It's November 7th, 2014. Um, I guess today I'm going to talk about religion, belief systems, whatever you want to call it. Um, I was thinking about this morning that a lot of uh, a lot of our beliefs are kind of thrust upon us, not against our will, but just by what we see, not what we see, but how we are raised in our surroundings and where we went to school and whatnot. And the neighborhood that I grew up in was predominantly Catholic, Irish for the most part, and excuse the cold. And I went to Catholic school, and of course, well, not of course, but then I was an altar boy for about 3 years, and so yeah, so a great deal of I wouldn't call it brainwashing, but this was not something that I chose. This religion was not something that I chose on my own volition. But that being said, I'd rather be of this faith than the Muslims, and thinking I'm going to strap bombs to my chest and go blow myself up and meet 53 virgins or whatever. I'm sure I could just find 53 virgins in my neighborhood, but they're most likely all male. I abuse myself. Anyway, my point. I don't know what my point was going to be today about. I guess I'll probably touch on just some common themes that I kind of try to live by these days, and that would be not dealing with the whole. The whole concept of living for the hereafter. I mean, come on now. For those of you that are doing that or feeling that things aren't going that great in this world and that you'll be rewarded in the next world, well, we'll find that out, I guess, when this is all over and done with. But if I lived with that attitude and said, well, these things happen at a certain juncture in my life, and therefore I can't go on, and woe is me, and all that stuff. I just would be, I'd be 6 feet under by now, no doubt about it. So I don't dwell, on things that happened and all that stuff, because everybody get their baggage. But I just think that you live in the moment, and you let the chips fall where they may in that moment. You do the best you can with that moment, and pretty soon you have a whole shitload of moments. And like I say, with the background and with um, the religious bent that's been passed down to me. I take it for what it is. Um, I I do believe that there is something after this world, not necessarily the way it's been laid out, for the way that I've learned it. Um, we'll find out after the fact. But I'm not living. I'm not living in this world, um, feeling that if I do like so much that I get rewarded or I don't get rewarded after. I want to make this world my heaven, you know, with all its imperfections. Am I looking forward to living out for eternity, sitting on a cloud and singing "Kumbaya" with all my relatives and stuff like that? Hey, maybe that's the case. Maybe that is what we do when we're gone. For the next trillion years, we just we all just hang out and just I don't know about that, but I just think that if this is it, if this is all we got, why not make the best of it? Why not have a good run? Be happy with yourself. No, don't be focused on um, what other people are thinking, because you don't really have to. If you're doing all that you enjoy and that you're happy with, who the hell cares what anybody thinks, or what the outside voices are saying? As long as you're happy. And generally, people are so caught up in their own thing anyway, they're not really thinking too much about you, unfortunately. you know so if that's your thing, like, well, I want this one to like me or that one to like, why does it, then just lose that. And it works for me anyway. And in a nutshell, I would say this is heaven right here. So you make the best of it, with all its imperfections. You look at this world and how beautiful it is, and all the opportunities that are out there if you just reach out and grasp for it. I set out 3 months ago. I wanted to lose a bunch of weight, and now I'm down 44 pounds. A few years back, I set out to stop drinking, and now it's been, over 4 years. So, anything that you set your mind to and you just ignore all the outside noise, you can do pretty much anything within reason. You may not be the next Barack Obama or whatever, but would you really want that? Or be a multimillionaire? You can set your sights for that, but your goals, if you keep them realistic and without a financial angle to it, and without being selfish, then you can meet goals, obtainable goals that will make you happy and will make you fulfilled. But as far as just living, when I go to Matt, I see the old people and they're just living because they want to wait, they want that reward at the end. And, um, you know, if there is this huge reward, well, we'll find out. But, uh, to be living for that thing that, oh, this world sucks so bad, I can't wait for the next world. That's a shitty way to live. That's all I'm saying. And you know, it's a limited amount of time, so it's a common theme that I live by nowadays. Because I thought it was all going to end very, very, very quickly for me. So I'm not living according to what others' aspirations are for me. My aspirations are my own, and I'm going to meet them. Take that to the bank. Anyways, I don't know what my point was. I guess my point was just live in the moment. So have a great day, and as usual, adios.